Hello Hostile fans and welcome back to the only place where you're loved more than the legends of old. My name is John. Today we're playing Ancestors Legacy, brought to us from the beautifully brutal minds behind Hatred, our good friends at Destructive Creations. Now I spent a little bit of time with this game back in its beta phase. Really good game, excellent RTS, very simple to learn but very difficult to master, especially when you're going head to head against other people in multiplayer who know just as much about the game as you do. First off, I do want to thank everybody for being so supportive of the channel in the last several weeks. I mean, jumping up at least by 15 subscribers. The support has been phenomenal, guys. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for the channel so far. Continue to be productive, continue to be active. We want to hear from you, want to hear what you have to say, and want you to continue to be instrumental in the direction of the channel. For our purposes today, we're going to jump into the campaign mode and see what the full release of Ancestors Legacy has to offer the community. Now right away as we jump into the campaign screen, we see we have four main factions to choose from. We have Vikings, Kingdoms of the North, led by Ulf Ironbeard and Rourke respectively for their faction. We have the Anglo-Saxons and the Kingdoms of Britannia, led by Edward the Confessor and Harold II Godwinson. Third, we have the Germans with the Holy Roman Empire, led exclusively by Rudolf I. And fourth, and last but not least, we have the Slavs with the Kingdom of Poland, led exclusively by Mieszko I. As you can see down at the bottom, we've got some storyline for each of the characters and kind of gives us a hint about what's going on in their futures and helps us to understand what might lie ahead for them and their men. But for our purposes today, we're going to jump right in with the Vikings of the Kingdoms North with Ulf Ironbeard. We're going to start at Chapter 1. Like I said, we do have some story down here at the bottom right side of the screen that tells us a little bit about Ulf Ironbeard and his beginning conquest for the game. If you desire to do so, go ahead and pause the video, take a second to look at it and read it. But without further ado, we'll get started and begin our journey into Ancestors Legacy.
On June 5th, 793, a storm was approaching the shores of the Kingdom of Northumbria. A few months earlier, Althing, the Council of Vikings, made the decision to plunder its largest abbey, the famous Lindisfarne. One of the leaders of this expedition was Jarl Ulf Ironbeard, a stern but respected man among his people. However, it wasn't meant for all of the Northmen to reach Lindisfarne by the sea. A storm that hit the coast of Northumbria has scattered some of their ships miles away from their destination. Ulf's raiding party landed near a town called Bamburgh. The Northmen saw it as an easy target to plunder. Little did they know that all of Northumbria was just coming out of a bloody civil war. Troops of a new King Ethelred were battling remnants of recently murdered King Osred's loyal army. For this reason, heavy garrisons were scattered throughout the country, and one of them was stationed just outside Bamburgh.
So I quite like all the foreshadowing there in the opening cinematic. It gives us a pretty good idea of what's up ahead for Ulf Ironbeard and his men as they take on the coast of Britain. Pretty much nothing but blood, guts, and destruction, but hey, we're Vikings. That's what we came for, right? Nice logo from Destructive Creations. Yeah, as I forgot to mention there earlier, 1C was the company who published the game for them, which actually, whenever they released Hatred, it was, they actually not only developed, but also published the game as well. So interesting to see a little bit of a bigger publisher this time around for them. Does not look like the invasion's going well. Having to contend with rocks in the storm against Viking wood ships is not looking promising. Not to mention all the fire raining down from the skies, coming from the shores of Britain. Our good friends over there is not going to make it easy for us to land. That's what you get, you English bastards. Yes, for Valhalla! Get ready, charge! Yes, cut them down where they stand, men. Oh man, the English shield is no defense for the Scandinavian axe, it appears. Loving the brutality. Definitely something I would say that Destructive Creations is probably known for whenever you talk about them. I love how they hold no punches when it comes to the combat. Gives you the sense of imminent threat coming from their characters, basically. Ouch. Definitely a fitting and, if not honorable, end for at least one of our Viking raiders. Go to Valhalla, brother. Yes, fucking excellent beginning. Let's get some revenge on for our fallen brothers.
We need to find Jarl Ulf. Spear!
So we're moving up the beach, of course, to find our leader, Ulf Ironbeard, for this playthrough. Let's see if we can't get ahead of the game. Ah, yes, there he is. Let's go join him.
Let's go there!
Here you are! Quick! We missed our landing target. But there is a promising settlement to plunder.
Haha, good my lord. I like the smell of blood and gold in the morning. I wonder if gold even has a smell. Possibly talent. Nah, it doesn't matter. Let's go.
Like the storm
And it's Viking, we like gold.
We'll never break through with those archers shooting at us!
Honestly, you cowards and your pessimism, charge and kill them all. Getting to see some of the close quarters combat here with the units fighting against each other. That's one thing I really noticed and really quite enjoyed during the beta, is that units in this game doesn't seem to clump up as badly as they do in some other RTS or strategy games. I'm looking at you, Total War, I hate to say it. Looks like we got some friendly shield units waiting for us up ahead, so that'll be good to get some reinforcements.
Look! It's Olaf and his shield bearers! They're pinned down by those archers!
They will taste our axes! Charge!
Couldn't have said it better myself, Ulf. Kill them all.
Forward!
Thank you, shield bearers. Thank you. Give them some support there.
Really appreciate your help, Ulf. Lead the way.
Alright, so making our way up the other side of these rocks to take out these siege engines from putting fire down on our ships. I quite like the little small boxes that are popping on the left side of the screen. A good touch from the devs to help new players along, and definitely give them some simple strategies that you'll for sure be using in multiplayer later on.
For the god! Shells! We're moving cupboards! Plunder! Raise! Slaughter everyone! We need to destroy these buildings to prevent reinforcements!
Alright, nice. So with our fight finished up on the beach, let's move into the village and get what we came for. Plunder and
Gods are
loot.
with us! It stopped raining! Now we can burn everything down!
Oh yes, my lord, plundered and can burn. Absolute music to my ears.
Destroy the building! Listen up, Spear! Let's go! Listen up, warriors! Sons of Odin!
See if we can't get around this unit and have them not be contested with them and go ahead and start burning the building.
For the victory! Spear! Burn it to the ground! On the double! Burn it down!
Never mind on that plan. Looks like they're gonna get caught up in the fighting, which is fine. We'll just go ahead and take them out with all 4 units and get them to all work together to burn the building out. And then next. You will see that as well in the continuing of the campaign, as well as the multiplayer, with more units, of course, can burn down buildings faster, and very important to do, especially if you're looking towards end-game. Destroy and be able to destroy those unit buildings before the enemy can replenish is going to help out a lot.
On the move!
I think I'll just go ahead and let 2 units contest the enemy shield bearers there, and move the spearmen and Ulf over to start burning the second building for us.
My axe is ready! Conquer! Form up! Level it to the ground!
Yep, and there you go. Perfect example of if you're not burning those buildings fast enough, more units come out to get you. Thankfully, I believe Ulf Ironbeard and his spearmen are far away from the fight this time, so they're not going to be caught up in the scuffle there.
Destroy the building! Spearman! Burn it to the ground! Let's go there!
Alright, with the second building destroyed, let's move on with the other warriors and destroy the final objective.
On the move! Take them down! Spear! Impale them! Always sharp! For the victory! Shields! Knock down that building! Destroy the building!
Awesome, looks like we've got all the key buildings destroyed. We'll just go ahead and destroy the storehouse for good measure.
Brace yourselves! They're coming in great numbers!
So looks like the enemy isn't done with us just quite yet. They're going to be preparing a counterattack to come up from the beach. Oh, yeah, damn stances. Yes, this is going to be our first real example for some of the different abilities that the units can use whenever they're on the battlefield. Most of the melee units can use a defensive stance, so it looks like we've got that, of course, available still for our spear and our shield units.
Spearman! On the double! Attack them quickly! Listen up, warriors! Spear!
We'll go ahead and send our small cavalry unit or scouts that we've got available to us in. They're not going to be able to, probably not going to be able to do much damage, but we'll get them out of the fight nonetheless. Yep, and just like in the Bay, they're not going to be a unit that you're going to want to put into long, drawn-out conflicts. They're much more of a hit-and-run ambush unit, which is fine to be expected. You're going to have units like that. I would say especially when they're upgraded later on throughout the conflict, if you've got the multiplayer match going and going, they're going to be a little bit more useful, but still they're not going to be a heavy-hitting unit that's going to want to last too long in the fighting. And once again, you've got a little ability available to some of the units, the Fabled Retreat. Awesome, so it looks like that'll be the end of our first chapter with Ulf Ironbeard and his men fleeing into the English forest for cover. I want to thank all the fans for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Also, please subscribe if you haven't as well. We'd really appreciate your support in growing the channel. And for those who both have subscribed or haven't, please let us know down in the comments section if you enjoyed this episode and would like us to continue a walkthrough for Ancestors Legacy. Once again, thank you for your views and thank you for support. For all your gaming needs, stay hostile.